So I'm in the process of putting together a design and a presentation package for a client. And I want to show the kitchen. It's pretty well done. And then I'm going to put a desk over in this little nook here with some windows and some upper cabinets. And then I'll put in a table, maybe put some items on that table. And then I'll probably furnish the family room as well. And then take some pictures of that, make some renderings of that. So let's zoom out here. And there's my, I'm on the ceiling plan, so I don't want to do that. Let's go to the first floor architectural. And haven't saved the project in a while. It's always a good idea to do that. I don't think I've ever been sorry that I did, although sometimes it does seem to be inconvenient. All right, so here's a plan view. I want to put a desk over here, some windows. We have a big sliding glass door wall that we can put in here. And I'll have another sliding glass door wall here. This window was probably from a different version of this floor plan. Maybe I had the kitchen over here. So I have moved it because I said, a house of this size should have a family room. This is a small family room. And the other thought that I had was maybe we should separate that family room with a wall, but that just makes it even smaller. So if we said that this is the family room now, from the edge of there, 17 by 14 and a half, almost 18, closer to 14. I should be able to accessorize that. Definitely want a door wall on here. So let's do that. First of all, architecture, door. Let's see what kind of doors are here. Sliding, ultra sliding door. 3 wide. All right, so let's put that in here. Let's put another one in here. All right. And then let's take a look at it and see what's going on. And you can probably raise the head height. But what's the width of it? Let's see. There we go. The height and the width, I think that is definitely more than 5 feet wide. So something weird here. If we took a look at this and measured it, seven feet. We made it 9 feet. Well, I'm seeing that it says it's not a type. Let's see what else we have available. Let's edit, let's insert about the family. We're gonna go really in, we're gonna go to the Imperial Library. And then let's look for doors. Residential doors. It's not a French door. It's a side light. Oh. So all we have to choose from is that's what we're looking for. Sliding glass door. Okay. And there's a 70, that's a 6-footer. So let's change this. Sliding door. There we go. Now, let's edit the type and make it wider. So let's see, the width right now is 6 feet. Let's make it 8 feet. Oops. Nope. Let's edit the type. And let's duplicate it. And we'll make it an 8-footer. And we'll delete the 2. And then we'll come over to the width and we're going to say 8 feet. Okay. So that looks pretty good. And then let's just delete this guy. And let's do 2 of these. Create similar. We'll put one here. And we'll put another one here. So let's take a look at that with the camera, just to see what we have right now. All right. Not sure why that's clipped off like that. Oh, it's not clipped, that's the backsplash. Okay, so here we have the family room, and back here we're seeing, no, here we have the family room, and up here's the breakfast. All right, so made that. For now, we can delete these guys. I don't need those either. So what's going to happen? Well, the furniture will probably focus here, so we want to put a TV over there. I think I have one over here. I can say create similar. There it is. Create similar. We'll put that television on the wall here. Okay, that looks good. And what are we going to do? Same thing with couches. What if I just copy that guy right over there? But I can move them now. All right, let's mirror that. We could put a table in there, we could put a couple chairs in there. I think now that's good. Let's put some chairs across here. Let's see what we can do for chairs there. It's a component. There might not be. Okay, well, I still want the flowers in the vase, so let's grab that guy right now. And let's put them 3 feet above. And I'll look good there. And it'll look good there. Okay. And we'll go architecture component. Let's see what else we have. That looks good. Let's see if we put that in. There's our breakfast nook. Let's put it over here. Okay, so now we have our breakfast nook. Let's go back to component and see what else we can put in. Might like this one better. A little bit bigger. We have room for it. Okay, architecture, component. Let's see what else we have going on. Looking for chairs. Oh yeah, let's get that mixer in there, that KitchenAid mixer. This looks nice in there. Might not be, I don't know. So it is. I've picked nothing. It says I picked one with the filter. So let's move him up to 3 feet. See, that might be too high, but we'll see. All right, we know we want to put in a desk there, not in place. What's it going to be? We'll call it casework. And we'll make that a extrusion. What's the material? Green marble. I'll just draw a rectangle. Look at how deep it is. So I'm going to make it 3 feet and 2 feet 10. Always makes sense to pay attention to the constraints. Because Revit's going to do what we tell it to do. Not what we think we want it's going to do. It's going to do what we tell it. All right. I'd like to put a window in here. Architecture, window. We can use a fixed window. .36 by 24. Glass on the outside. And let's make it wider than that. Make it another foot wider. Edit the type. Okay. Like that. So let's take a look at that. There we go. There's a window. I can put some drawer cabinets on both sides and leave the opening in the middle for the chair. So let's do that. Go back to the first floor. And if I zoom out far enough, I can see section. So I'll say go to that view. And I'm looking for drawers. So I'll say create similar. Back to the first floor. And that's the front, but I can see that. Okay. Fine. And let's center that window first. So I want it from here. There, I want it to be equal. Okay. Now I'm going to take this guy, oops, this guy, and I'll just mirror him about. So I need to put some upper cabinets in there. I'm going to close everything. It's not active. What's this? This is some family. Okay, I'm going to save that. I already did save it. I saved it as, so I'm going to have to save it again, but all right, we'll save it again. All right, so I should only have that one drawing open. In fact, what can I do? I'm going to go to my stacked wall families, WT, and let's see, I want some cabinets above like this. Create similar. Let's come over here. We know it's wall based. Now I'll take a look at that view. And we have all the way across. Five feet. So if I make this 2'6", so that'd be 30 inches. And then I align it, I'll align it with the wall. I want to align the edge of that with the center of the window. Then I want to raise it up. So I'll put my cabinet at the top of the window. And then mirror that guy right about this line. All right, nice. So now I have a nice desk in there. I could, maybe I should make it wider so that it goes all the way across. Let's measure. And there's my opening here. 5 foot off. What size is this window? 4 feet. All right, so we'll make it 5 feet. We have 60-inch. Nope. All right, we're going to edit the type. We'll duplicate it. We'll make it 5 feet. 2. And instead of being 4 feet wide, 5. Much better. All right. Except there's a wall there. So that's why I can't make it 5 feet wide. Let's go to the first floor plan and that'll make sense. Here's my, I could make it a little bit smaller. I have my wall right there. So let's see. From here to here, it's 4 inches. So let's change it back to 48. All right, because I can really only make it that much wider on this side and the equal amount on that side. All right, so let's take a quick look here. What do we have? Let's go right here. I like it. With my chairs, my desk over there. So I want to put a desk chair in there, and I want some countertop chairs here. We're looking into the pantry through here. Yeah, this is nice. All right, so go over to Revit City and look for some chairs. All right, so I went to Revit City and got some chairs. I don't know how This one looks nice in the preview. Let's go to this view. How the chairs look. Yeah, the chairs are fine. Okay, so we'll go back to the first floor and let's take a picture. Okay, that looks good. It's just starting to get the furniture. So I don't want to see too much of it because it'll be distorted. All right, so close this down, this down, this down, zoom E, and I think we're ready to take a look at it. Maybe I'm gonna shift it up just a little bit more so we can see. I like that. So save it. Want to make sure that I'm using my interior lights. Which I don't have any in the breakfast nook yet, do I? So let's go to that ceiling. We really need to put lights, down lights over there too. Now I think I can get away with just one strip. Centered there. Okay, so let's do that. Texture, reference plane, let's say that the table is in the right spot. And I'm going to take this one, this one, this one, this one, and copy from here straight across to there. And then I want one more over here. So if I copy this guy from where to where? From the center of here to the center of here, it should be the same distance offset. Yeah, that looks good. I think we're okay with lighting. We can go back to that 3D view. I've got light over there now. I could put this strip over there. I really should. All right, so back to the first floor plan. We got that strip lighting. Can't see it here. So let's go architecture, component, linear lighting. Let's see if it's over here. And recently used. All right, so I don't remember what it's called. That's there. All right, let's go the other way then. Let's go down to the bottom. Strip 180. Really want. That's the one upside down, which is the one we want. And let's do the 48 incher. Okay, now let's see. It actually got put. We're looking for the desk, which is over here. And that light fixture right there. Just put it right there. Now back to our 3D view. I might use taller door walls, but for right now, this is pretty good. Let's say view, render. We're going to use interior, sun, and artificial. Render it in the clouds. All right, so the kitchen looks good. You can see in the background, see the chairs that I put up there for here. Not the best, but that's okay. Then I got my desk back here with the window. I don't know what's going back there. There's probably some of my stacked walls. And okay, so that looks good. Let's go back to the first floor plan. I haven't put a picture in here yet. I don't have a table here. And so let's pull this guy over. Let's go to the view. Whoops. I need to flip it first. And let's flip it first this time. Flip it section. Then we'll go to the view. TV set can be raised up. And insert a decal. We're going to place a decal on that picture. Insert decal. I didn't want 17C, I want decal. There we go. So I'll take 17C out of there and delete it. And I'm just going to change the size of this. We'll make it 6 feet wide. Let's see what happens when we do that. Yep, that's good. So I just saw that I moved the wrong thing. I'm going to undo and make sure I select the picture this time. Change the width back to 6 feet. Using the arrows on the keyboard. Nudge it over. I want it to look like a TV. Okay. We could put a fireplace in there too if we wanted to. But let's go to the first floor plan here. Let's put our camera this way. Definitely not what I want. Looks like we're up on the second floor. Close that out. I'm on the first floor. The height of the camera. Let's change that eye elevation down to 5 feet. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, that's better. So it's not good enough, but it's better. We'll just rotate it up like that. fine. I like it. It's a good idea. I don't have any floor ceiling. We should put some lights in the ceiling over there. So I'm going to grab this one and this one, and I'll just copy it. Multiple times, so we're going to click multiple, all right. And I'm just going to continue the spacing, whatever this is. From here, to here, to here, to here. That might be all right. Okay, back to the 3D view. I'm just going to show that. Zoom in. ZE. Okay. So let's do a rendering of that guy. All right, so here's the rendering. Doesn't look bad. We have the breakfast nook and then the kitchen and then I would call it a family room, but maybe just a sitting room. Be nice if it were bigger, but for now, that's what it is. The other option I was thinking about is, just as a possibility, is I could put the kitchen over here and then the breakfast nook and the family room could be combined together. It might be a bigger space then, but it starts to put the kitchen a little farther away from the garage, and that's an important factor to get that kitchen in. So for a 4,000 square foot house, the family room is too small. No question about that, in my opinion. A great room is fine as far as size goes, but really we need a bigger family room. And the only way to do that would be to take the kitchen and pull it over here. And then have this great big space here as a breakfast nook family room. Because some of the space from the breakfast nook could bleed into the family, some of the space from the family could bleed into the breakfast nook. So that's the thought process, but I don't have to go that far. So with respect to the renderings, now these are not anything that I intend to show to the client. I might show the views like that, but I will definitely re-render everything. I'm still working on the design, and I'm using these renderings just as sort of like an opportunity to show me what I'm doing in 3D for one. And, it's kind of like the present. Okay. So I have this over here too. We could also sit there. We can sit here, we can sit there. I can accessorize this some more. It's a nice sitting room, for television. Move the kitchen over here, then the TV is going to be farther away, which to some people it doesn't matter. To other people, it's a very, very big deal. Anyway, that's the next step.